Good morning, I'm Gavin. Nice to see you all. I don't know, 70 people, I'm not really sure. Today's subject heading, we've got a 60-minute talk on motivation, which the heading is quite a challenge because it makes sometimes people turn up to these kind of sessions where they, come on then, motivate me, which if you've got that kind of feeling inside you, there's not much I can do about that one. But the major challenge is that what motivates me is going to be different to what motivates you and motivates the people next to you. We're a bit different. We're wired up differently. We've got different life experiences. We've had good times, bad times. We've had different journeys in life, which makes us just a bit different. And I only probably realized this when I was about 23 years old. I first started managing people. I was in charge of a sales team, an investment sales team down in the southwest called Area 66. And they were one of the worst performing teams in the country. And I took them over. And for me, it never occurred to me not to hit a sales target, because why would you? I'd never thought really deeply about why I wouldn't hit a sales target, but when I started managing these people, I realized their motivations were different to mine, because most of them weren't hitting their sales targets. I kind of thought, well, hit your target, you get a bag full of money. That's quite straightforward, but these people weren't doing that. So it made me think a bit deeper about what motivates people. So I then managed a lot more people beyond that, and I've coached a lot of people, and what I want to do is share with you some thoughts and ideas on motivation. Now the subject is quite complex, but I'm going to keep it quite simple, because while it is complex, good morning, I don't think it was meant to be complicated. So 60 minutes. Hope you enjoy it, and I guess you'll let someone know whether you did or whether you didn't. So we're a bit interesting, and I thought we'd start off with a couple of questions on whether you believe what you see or see what you believe. I'm not trying to influence you or manipulate you with the large pink writing. Show of hands of those people who think this one's true, that you believe what you see. A couple. Show of hands of those people who think you see what you believe. And those people who think both. Good morning, how are we? Let's give it a little test. This first test, and I don't know if you've got this slide deck already, but you'll be getting this slide deck. Well, if you have it ready, you have it. If you don't have it already, you'll get it soon. This first one's slightly annoying. So I'm going to show you some words in the triangle for a second, and then I'm going to take the words away. And I just want you to tell me what you saw. So there are the words. I'm going to take them away. Can I have a show of hands of those people who saw the words, a bird in the bush? Wow. Lots of you. So keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. So you saw the words, a bird in the bush. Keep your hands up. And keep your hands up if you still see the words, a bird in the bush. So some of you start putting your hands down, but some of you still have your hands up. So some people are seeing something and some people are seeing other stuff. Can you still see the words, a bird in the bush? Technically you are right. And this slide is annoying. I apologize when you see what's actually really going on. Some of you aren't seeing this. You're seeing a bird in the bush. There are two those in there. So it is annoying, my apologies. This next slide, if you take this next slide to the pub with your friends, unless your friend is a genius, you will drink free for at least 2 hours. So the next slide is, not this one, I've shown that one, is this one. Can you count the number of Fs? F is for foxtrot, and when you've got a number, shout out the number. So feel free to, no one's going to notice what you're saying. Shout out the number once you've counted the Fs. 4. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. 4. 6. 5. 4. This is tricky stuff. This is just counting letters. And I've worked with M&G for quite a few years, and they employ bright people. I know that to be true. But all we do is count letters, and we can't get agreement. 7. We got 7. I'll come back to you. I'd love to know where the 7th one is. Show of hands of those people who got 6. Less than half the room have 6. 6 is the right answer. You've seen this before, and you still haven't got 6. 6. So if you can't see 6, you're probably deleting the ofs. 1, 2, 3. I've no idea where the 7th is, but maybe it's down here somewhere. Oh, it's down there. There. You're right. You are spot on. There's an extra one there. We're a bit weird. We take in lots of. How much information do we take in per second? It's not one of those rhetorical questions. How much information do we take in per second? I can hear whispering. Go on, Sharon. How much? How much? What? Apparently we can take in, I've no idea how to measure this. As a human being, we can take in about 2 million bits of information per second. Actually, anywhere between 2 and 20 million, which is a lot of information. We delete, we distort, we make up the world to see the world the way we think the world's going to look. We're just very, very, very different. Consciously, by the way, consciously we can deal with about 7 bits. But unconsciously, with our unconscious mind, we can deal with loads of stuff. We're different. We're complicated. Our motivations are different. One last test on the kind of the belief stuff. I've done this with quite a few people in M&G. So if you've been educated on bananas, then you know what's coming. If you haven't been educated on bananas, then it's time you got educated on bananas. So here we have a banana. In fact, I've bought some bananas with me. They're not particularly great bananas. They're from M&S. Not M&S bananas aren't good, but they're small. Anyway, so here's a banana. Looks like that one. Can I have we have ends. We have this end, the stalky end, and we have this end, which is the other end. And then we have the middle bit. Can I have a show of hands of those people who open their banana, and if you don't do it this way, nice and quiet, open their banana from this end? No. That's literally most of the room. Why? Why would you do such a thing? No, sorry. Why? Because you've got a handle, it's easy. Is that it? That's how everybody else does it? It's what?
On the other end, you have to kind of bite it.
You have to bite it. Oh, that banana skin. Okay. It works. Actually, that's good enough. If it works, don't. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. I was having a drink with a friend of mine called Alistair Beard. Hello, Alistair. If you ever listen, watch this. Quite a few years ago, and he was talking about bananas, saying actually it's easier to open a banana from that end than that end. I went, well, okay. And I forgot about it for a while, but I went to Bristol Zoo, and I was watching the kind of monkeys in Bristol Zoo with the kids eating bananas, because that's what they were doing. And they're good at eating bananas. And they don't open the banana from that end. They really don't. They open it either in the middle, but more usually they open the banana from that end. So I went home a bit later, and I Googled, how do you open a banana? And if you've never done it before, obviously be careful what you put into Google, but if you've never done it before, Google how do you open a banana, and there is a world out there which will change your life. There's a world out there on how to open bananas. There's YouTube videos, there's PDFs, there's instructional documents. There's a world out there on open bananas. And if you get a chance, do this in public. The tube is the best place to do it. Normal banana, people in the tube will relax. They go, the guy's got a banana, he's safe. Turn your banana around, and because people's beliefs are so strong, some people might go, excuse me, sir, do you realize your banana is the wrong way around? Because that's the way we operate. People don't like it. And if you get a chance, give it a little nick with your nail there. And that pulls the black bit out and also helps pull the strands out as well. These are quite hard bananas. You've really got to hack away at that end. If you've never done it before, just peel the banana that end, and it's easy. Sometimes I get oh my God. It's easy to peel the banana that end. And then Mother Nature gives you a handle to hold your banana. We are just a collection of beliefs. We're a bit weird and we're a bit complicated. And if you get one thing from today, which I'm sure Zoe would want more than that, one thing from today is if you just try your banana a different end, then it's a small change that make the big, big difference. So some of the things we're going to go into in terms of motivation are quite complex, but I'm going to keep them quite simple if that's all right.